Bro, I know you. Oh, I'm sorry.
Damn, man. Hey, wait, before you peel off, turn y'all mics on. Well, set y'all mics
This
to,
mine is on, right?
no,
I
yeah,
know it is.
yours is on, G. Exit Jaheem, turn y'all mics on for, broadcast. Exit
I thought it
Jaheem, oh
was
my
on.
Oh
fucking
wait, my
god.
mic's already on for
X
broadcast.
and, Adrian.
I don't think Adrian don't have his on. You gotta go to your settings on
Yeah, Adrian, turn
PlayStation.
yours on. I know X is on.
Oh, exactly. You can't get your
Settings.
name right.
Audio, broadcast.
Exactly, DJ. You cannot
Not.
get their name right.
Bro, why are you still trying to argue with me? I've been stopped talking to you.
Okay, first of all, wouldn't you be mean to me? Huh?
Second of all, ain't you supposed to be going to bed right now? How about that?
On the
Bye.
PlayStation. So
How about
Bye.
that?
Bye. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.
I
Goodbye.
knew he's gonna say that shit.
Don't.
so you go to PlayStation
You think
settings.
I'm
You go
playing with you?
to
Goodbye.
sound,
I'm not playing.
and
It's almost 10
then
o'clock.
I'm not playing.
Bed.
I don't know how it
Or do
looks
I need to
on
knock you
PS4
upside
because I
your
haven't
head?
seen it in a while. But when you go to sound in
Pick
your
one.
settings on the PlayStation, go to your microphone, and it should say
Either way, you're gonna get hit. So
microphone
if I were you,
settings
I would just walk away right now.
when starting voice
Before I
chat
yank
or
you by your shirt and
broadcast.
make you go to bed. You'll hit settings. It'll say audio. After that, use GC.
That's what it is on
Settings. You'll go down to where it says sound and screen, and then you'll go down to audio output. Oh, no, not audio output. Hold on. Actually, hold up. My bad. Go down to sharing and broadcast. Go back out and go down to sharing and broadcast. Yeah, and then you'll go down to I think broadcast. No, not yeah. Hold up. Let me click it first. Audio sharing settings, and then hit share per audio. It should be a check mark in that. Yep, and then put a check inside, include microphone, audio, and broadcast. And that should do it. Either. Let me just double check. Everybody got their mics on the channel.
Yo, tell her to suck
Why
my
she
dick.
hating?
Tell her to suck my
For
dick, bro.
real.
Tell her to suck my dick, bro.
Let us know like that, bro.
Yo, tell her to suck my dick. Talking about you hate Dominicans. Dominicans don't like you. That's why stupid ass.
Adrian, talk real quick. Hold up. Adrian, talk real quick. Yeah, so yours still isn't on right yet. Go to party and then hit. Well, I'm going to party screen. Let me see if I can get yours on from here. Hold up. Party audio settings. Yeah. And then go down to allow your voice to be shared and hit always allow. Yep. Hit allow or always, and that should do it. Hit allow or always, and that should do it.
Wait, is my shit in there?
It is in there. All right, we are there. Sweet.
Alright, start this shit up.
We doing X's and Jaheem's races.
It don't matter
We
which one we
literally
do.
the same dude.
It don't matter which one we do, as long as we get some money.
Oh, gee. See, I wish I could do RC. Y'all would have been made it 80 bands. Y'all would have been straight.
Oh, we would have been losing.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying, man, shut up, man. You would have made
You said no. I'm saying. Shut up, man.
I think X gonna head to his right now.
I'm just
I'll be
messing
back
around, to be
because
honest.
I ain't driving all the way over there. If I'm being frank.
No, I'm just
Yeah,
waiting
he
for y'all. I'm
teleported.
not driving. I'm not going to a race. I'm just waiting for y'all.
No. I know. I'm talking about the one I'm setting up.
Yeah, he teleport into it. Teleport.
Move, nigga.
Get out the way.
Wait, where are y'all?
All I really need is 6 hot wings.
And don't you dare forget the calamari.
Call me Indiana Jones.
Why do cop cars sound like that?
Indiana Jones.
There.
It's like,
Remember throughout in the story, they pretty much were taking all these racist cars and shit,
true.
and that's why. Cop
I
cars
never
got
took the
a
time to listen to it before, I guess.
cop cars got a
Damn,
V8.
damn.
Indiana Jones.
Cop cars got a V8 now.
They gotta eat them 6 hot wings.
Don't forget
Almost
the
a T-bone.
Yeah.
There you go.
That was a close call, bro.
Secondary card.
I was gonna change my shit, but it's only 2 seconds. So fuck it.
Can we change the plate at all? I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure we can.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. I already know that.
You can change the plate, the border, and the words.
Do I
So-
do that in the garage as well?
Yeah, you gotta do that in the garage as well when you go to customize. So when you go to change the spoiler and the taillight, you just go down and it'll say tag or plate or something like that.
Me.
Yeah.
Woo! My car definitely faster now. Dang.
My ear hole.
Dang.
My ears, bro.
Oh wait, what the fuck?
It startled me, man.
Oh, Jaheim, did you get my text earlier?
You said what?
Did you get my text from earlier today?
Nigga, there was a lot there. I was already out, so I was like, man, I'll read that shit later.
More or
I
less.
read it partially, and then I was like, okay, I get the gist.
Yeah.
You still lost in the basketball game, huh?
Like, it wasn't even deep. I thought, I seen the barrier fly, I thought that was your car. You ain't even playing basketball, that's why you hating right now. Damn.
Yeah, how you racing in that shit?
How am I racing in it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it hard for you?
I feel like it would be hard for me. Wait, that is a muscle car. Right?
Hell no.
Oh, I don't know. I thought I seen you with a muscle car.
Yeah, I got the same car right now.
Hey, you're in the same car.
Oh, I swear I seen that muscle car.
That muscle car wasn't him.
This is the way I got
It
it.
must have been that other person who had.
Yeah, that was the other dude.
Yeah, that shit.
Bentley truck. Damn.
Oh yeah, I can't wait when I'm in this position one day, gripping hella ass going down the highway.
Too much.
Know it.
Woo.
Know it.
Damn. This is a down.
Know it.
How?
Gotcha.
Am I really like drifting now? What? No.
Okay. Damn, I'm so like, I'm trying to drift on this shit, but
I'm so fucking sandwiched.
oh, I'm going to break my monitor, I swear. Nigga holding the hammer and everything. I swear, I'm going to break my monitor, I swear.
Jim was mad at
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, I thought it was playing out, bro.
Bro, I seen that shit right when I like got done. The camera faded away and this nigga crashed into the fucking barrier.
Yes, 15 bands. 15.
I wanna be a illegal street racer and make 15
That's what
bands
me
on
and
the
the Chuck
daily.
be talking about.
Make 15
You know
pounds on
which
the
bread,
daily.
bro? Not even, bro. They make more too, bro. That shit
IRS
crazy.
gonna come for my ass and gonna be like, why is this nigga not having an actual job? Where is this money coming from?
Did I spell that name right?
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
With all that drunk inside my trunk. I'ma get
You already said it wrong.
Get you drunk.
Off my humps. Like, say it right. What you do with all that ass inside them
At
jeans?
such a young age.
I'm gonna
didn't know what
get
the
you
fuck they was
geek.
really
Get you
talking
geek.
about.
Huh?
We heard ass. That was the only word we said. We was like, ooh.
Cause of my hump. Why did he hit the corner like that?
Me?
You're not catching me. Stop speeding up!
I
I see this shit closing a gap on the map.
It's a gas station, bro. I swear to God. Oh, wow. That's got shit in there.
Stop.
That's odd.
Oh, that's water.
That bitch say yeah. Oh, going backwards with it. Sound like Peter Griffin car. Back it up. Backing up.
Keep going. Keep going.
You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Perfect.
Right there. Right there. Perfect. No.
And
Cut it.
stop.
Cut it. You gotta
And
cut the wheel.
stop.
Cut
You gotta cut the wheel.
Cut it.
God.
It's gonna happen every time. I'm always gonna need to turn left.
They got this fucking small ass. Damn. It look like your shit grits for a second. What car is that?
Subaru WRX.
It's a STD.
It's an STI.
That's even worse. Sexually transmitted infection. Dude.
The fact that that's actually a real thing.
Yeah, right? Damn.
Sorry.
Damn.
I
I gotta slow down.
After the first damn, I knew he fucked up.
Dude in first place, Dude in fifth place trying to act hard right now. But nah, cause the car too
Oh wow.
drifted. So when I get hit, that bitch doing its own thing.
I want to get the Honda Civic, the one I recently did some rock. I only want to get it just because. I don't know,
Civic.
Cause it's a big body Civic. Why you turned out like that? Or you ain't just let me hit you?
I don't know.
The one that looks like the one you got on Rocket League.
Cause the freaking car doing some weird crap. I ain't know what the
I
hell
don't
we're
know if
doing.
it's that one
Yeah.
looking like if it's that look, that one, or if it's.
It's definitely not.
It's definitely not.
I just know it's that Honda Civic. I was like, oh, cool.
Well, I'm in business Civic, bro.
It's just some Civic, something like that. Why is this nigga like, who that, 5th place? Yo, this nigga got me crashing because I want to look at the map and shit. Why is he, no, that's not 5th, that's 4th. What happened to 6th place?
Damn, that nigga Adrian lagged out.
Oh,
Oh,
that's why.
That boy lagged
There ain't no
out.
6th place no more.
What happened to 6th place?
You got back online so quick.
Nigga mad, you missing out on the bread. He already beat the game.
Damn, and they just kicked me out the party again.
I am going to break my monitor.
I swear I'm going to break my monitor. I swear. Like,
Bro, that shit kicked me out, dog.
I know that nigga was talking about some. I'm going to break my monitor. I swear to God, I'm going to break my monitor.
Bro, invite me when y'all done, the teas.
No.
Ooh, that wow. All right.
Yeah, it was a hard, but it was a hard break because I literally missed square. So.
I'm gonna get you.
I need to get used to this square after drifting.
That's what your shit sound like, Dortez.
That turbo.
That shit yelling at me.
That nigga Dortez look like he's skipping. What the fuck?
Jesus.
God damn, Xavier, chill the fuck out.
It's full, bro. I can't even join that, bro.
Ja, that's crazy.
Why are you so nosy?
Fuck.
Fuck.
What was she wanting?
What the fuck?
Feel like fuck.
Hey. Really?
James Brown.
James Brown.
I just want to see what I wanted from the dog.
James Brown? Like,
A little bit of a headache
What do you mean?
from
In the
him.
show? My blood, wait, excluding taking.
James LeBron.
They took first. There you go. They won.
Braun.
James LeBron.
Oh my God! It's James Braun.
Why?
I'm gonna walk Bandito real quick.
Have some steam. Wait, you finna go after that?
Yeah, I'm finna walk Bandito.
Oh damn.
Oh, Bandito.
I hate it when I used to say that shit.
Bro, I used to hate not knowing what the fuck it meant. Like, I'm not a dumbass, dude.
No, that it would always bother me because I didn't feel like it was something she was saying. Like, you know, I didn't know. I knew I didn't know what the fuck it meant, but bro, it just
You know what
sounded
that
annoying.
meant? You know what my hunt meant, right?
I knew it was
It
this
just
dude.
sounded
This dude.
annoying, bro.
He said, but you know what my hump meant, right? Fucking fag. He said,
You finger your belly button.
you said what? Okay. Which Jolly Rancher you think you are?
Bro, you're definitely the green.
Which lifesaver pack are you? You the hard candy or you the soft one?
You the hard candy, you the soft.
Which lightsaber pack are you?
Should probably he the equivalent to a melted Milky Way, man.
3 Musketeers.
Nigga, what?
I never liked Three Musketeers. I never.
I
tried
never
it.
did either. I mean, they were alright, but
Yeah, they were alright. These ain't nothing to go stupid about, but you know what I mean.
Did y'all like Payday? I didn't.
and that midnight
I
Milky
fuck with
Way
Payday.
crap.
Adrian, I think Adrian put me on the Payday.
Yeah,
I tried it, but I don't know if I remember if I liked it. I
And
really
now
don't
they
remember if I liked
they got a chocolate payday.
I'm not doing that one.
it.
I'll stick with the peanut butter.
Bro, I thought the same way, bro, and I did.
Yeah. Really?
I'm not even gonna fly. I thought the same way because I'm like, bro, payday's caramel. I'm like, oh. Payday's caramel.
Wait, so
Yeah,
we all
I'm-
in here?
Load up, dude.
Oh, I have to click play online.
Wait,
No,
Payday?
nigga, that's him.
That's Adrian, yeah.
I forgot. Okay, I'll be right back.
Ow.
Dang.
Invite me, man.
Oh,
What the fuck you talking about?
nigga.
Aren't you here, nigga?
I joined this dude.
We all joined this dude.
Oh, okay.
Invite me.
He got us started.
Yeah, my bad.
I know. Just mimicking this dumbass.
Oh
Put
shit.
your fucking pants on.
Baby, put your pants on.
This nigga got N1 boxers on. This nigga got like
Let me
you
see.
put your
What?
damn pants
What?
on. That's how I
What?
know you're so fruit. So fruit. Nigga wanna show his boxers to boys on the ground.
Bro.
Let me put some Luda in it.
What the hell? Bro, I wanna
Fast and Furious come out soon.
I know, bro. A couple days.
Hell yeah. I'm finna buy my ticket soon.
Bro, don't forget about me, bro.
I ain't got no car, dude.
You act like I can't get there.
I mean, shit. I'll let you know about my tickets, but I might not even go this day. I might go like the day after or something like
She
that. I
got a
don't know yet.
kid. I don't know when she actually going though.
I'm finna change cars and customize this car real quick because I need to change it up.
customize my shit real quick.
Do I need to engine swap this?
Fuck it, I'm gonna get some gas tomorrow then. Fuck it.
I thought you already said that.
No, my plug busy right now. I was hoping he was gonna not be busy later on today. Cause I know he was busy earlier today, but he's still busy, so fuck it. You get that shit from tomorrow.
Bro, this girl was supposed to be my bae. Damn, he still dated that girl? Damn, that's crazy.
Oh, that's crazy.
I'm bugging. I don't know if she's actually pregnant or... She's bad. White girl's bad as fuck. I don't care. She's cute. Is she pregnant or what, dude? Y'all on the day or not?
We're both customizing right now.
Day and night.
Going all the time.
That much. This is actually a really and 1 by 15 pound NOS, super track suspension, elite brakes, elite 500.
Thank you. God damn. Oh, I already got this engine in.
Win 2 night events, win 2 day events, jump 50 meters, drive in oncoming traffic lane for 50 seconds. And we're in day?
Yeah, we're finna go to daytime. Give me a sec. I'm still changing up this car real quick.
Alright, I'm not gonna start on the day. I'm probably
track, drift. Oh, I forgot. I was trying to use this car for drifting. Forgot about that. I be buying so many parts, bro. I buy so many parts. I'm gonna buy a new car. I don't even really gotta buy shit for it. I got so many. 6-speed.
Yo, why you bugging for, yo?
I swear she's gonna say, yeah, I am bugging.
What the hell? Why? How the fuck am I weird?
Actually, I'm gonna
You
go.
said that
I'm
shit.
gonna go try the campaign real quick to at least get that shit out the way.
Huh?
He finna do a campaign race.
Okay.
Yeah, he gonna have to anyway, cause that's how he gonna be able to progress more and get more races.
Bro, like, what is your problem?
Yeah, so X, you can do those while we wait.
Alright.
I'm finna change my livery on this car though.
Well, I have the get noticed one. Oh, that's available at night. Oh.
Oh.
If you gotta go to nighttime to do them, go ahead and do them. We'll just sit here and wait.
Cause I have one. I have the campaign mission with the female that you see in the beginning.
Yeah,
and I have a driving.
do the get noticed one.
Okay.
Yeah, because by the time this nigga gets here, it's gonna be like fucking 3 hours, so.
So whatever main story missions that you can do, go ahead and do them.
What happens if they decide to remake this game?
They're not
Nah,
going to.
do that.
They're not going to, bro.
They never gonna do that, bro. I mean, they'll probably make a new one, but nah.
Or yeah, they decided to make a Need for Speed Heat too.
That ain't
Definitely
gonna
not that
happen.
shit.
Instead of just being in Miami, motherfucking go around the whole state of Florida.
That'd be fire.
Ooh, I'm liking this livery. I'm going with this.
What car this nigga
What
got?
car does Anna have? I
She
feel
has
like
she has the 370Z.
Okay, yeah, I had a feeling. Why do niggas love that car?
I don't like that car.
Could
I
them
don't
cars
like it.
because those cars got hella fucking mods to them.
Like they just look ugly until, of course, they start to actually mod it up. And
That's the main reason why everybody be getting them, because you can put so many mods on them.
my cousin in Jersey has one.
I just don't like that Nissan, bro. That Nissan's ass to me.
I'm okay with it.
On the
But
little pool, on the little
that
pool.
boy came back
Cost
fast
me a
as
quarter
hell.
bird.
Finally, right? This nigga didn't take 3,000 years. BSB
Bro, like, get you a dog. Stop being lonely,
Get
then
you a
talk to me.
dog.
I'm doing a campaign mission, so y'all can just
Get you a bandito. Get you a stupid ass
A
dog, dude.
bandito.
cross-eyed.
Jaheim,
Huh?
if you have any campaign missions, go ahead and do them.
Why?
Because you'll be able to get more races. Why else?
You.
I can't unlock no more races as much as I would love to.
I'm finna buy another car.
Nike CFL.
Can we
Huh?
not buy another car until we do more
I
races?
understand, bro.
I don't know.
Oh,
Because I know I made enough money to definitely buy a new car. It's
I
not
bought me
getting
the
me out.
Infinity again.
Excuse me, I'm finna throw some. Ugh.
You're dumb.
Oh, you know when I said that morning when we was playing the game and I was like,
You
bro,
see
I'm
what
about
I'm
to throw
saying?
up.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah, come to find out, it was my mom making Brussels sprouts.
Bro, shut your
He said, bruh, come to find out.
I'm gonna fry your ass up.
That shit made my ass nauseous,
What
bro.
you gonna put it in?
Huh?
Like, fuck, what wrong with your ass?
Say it again.
No,
Yeah,
bro.
it
Say it again?
don't look like I can buy no car right now.
I want to buy a car too. I don't know if I want, I don't know what car I want, to be honest. I just want to get something.
Nigga, I just want something different. I'm not gonna put no more upgrades in that shit, dude.
No.
Nah.
Alright.
Night. Tonight will be night. Oh, for you.
I was gonna start singing, what's his name? The Weeknd?
No, he wasn't.
Which song? Which song by The Weeknd?
You can tell that she's good looking.
Oh, I can't feel my face when I'm with you. Because I'm like, bro.
I know the song. I can't feel my face when I'm with you.
I can't feel my cock when I'm with you.
What?
Well,
But
at least it ain't burning. I mean, yeah.
No, burning sensation, you good, my brother.
Itching and burning, itching and burning. I went to nighttime.
Jig got gonorrhea.
Itching and burning, itching and burning.
Why is she crying?
Tossing and turning, tossing and turning.
You said nighttime Jaheim, or
I'm upgrading, so.
You're not.
Bitch.
Corvette.
This is not a Corvette.
not a good man.
This is a Nissan?
Oh, wait.
Where did you go? Oh, you already done drove off, dude.
Did it? What's it called to get a new car? Sky dick ass.
So I really can't.
Skyler?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I thought you did.
Damn, so I really can't.
Ooh.
Oh. So I really can't buy a car?
No, you gotta do the story missions. You know that.
No.
really seen the AI just drive off into the water after the race. And I got second place, bro. That bitch.
I'm finna hit you if you don't move.
I suck. Well, that was my first time on this race. So now I know the way.
Damn, this car quick.
Anyway,
Ooh, left.
you the finger with the 5 and the 6, bro, because-
That's early as shit, boy.
Yeah, I can't even brake in time. Turn down that sensitivity.
Oh, I like the fucking long exhaust pipe I have on the back of the car. It looks better.
Right.
I don't know. Definitely not putting no spoiler on that shit. That shit is Yo, what's all that yelling, bruh?
I ain't whispering.
Let me get you and shit.
Yeah, man. That nigga crashed. That's crazy. Come on, Anna. Come on, that ass. Bring that ass here. There you go. I see that dumb ass. I think booty breath that. Yo, Pierre. Come out here.
Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?
This my
Who?
I was trying to make that turn so late.
Bruh, alright, bruh. That's my face.
Okay, puto. Get out of my face.
Hey, she got me fucked up.
Oh, what's your name, bitch? What's your name? Your name probably Kenny. Ugly ass. Okay, so this was a stupid way to go. Got it. Okay, I learned from my mistakes.
Indeed.
I learned from my mistakes. Yep, okay, I want to restart.
I want to restart. Dang, I could have got closer, no count.
That should be trying to pull me into a drift. What the fuck?
Yeah, it does that for some reason.
From 12 to 8 p.m. What the fuck?
Damn, I wasn't trying to hit I was trying to keep it clean.
We're just some kids. 12
Dang,
to 8
hit that
p.m.
car.
That's like I'm doing a fucking what? 12 to 8 p.m. for some kids party?
12 to 8?
I'll go from
That's
like,
a whole shift.
That's what I'm saying. I go from like 12 to 3.
That's a whole
12 to
shift.
4. I don't know about no 8. I don't know. I might have to think about that one.
Not you, like damn, alright.
You better have some blunts there.
Oh,
Nigga, them kids better be cool as fuck. Cause
I
Hold
definitely
up
know
the
my
bridge,
sister's
bro.
boyfriend is gonna be fucking smoking. I know that.
it's gonna hit you in the chest.
Jaheim, I don't know how, but I drove off the freaking bridge.
Two people are talking.
What's up with you, bruh?
What happened?
Drove off the bridge.
Me?
I did.
Shut up, bro. You know what's
I don't know
up.
how.
You still in front of me. Was that the flex or what?
No, I was trying to get those 2 turns, that's why.
Ooh-wee. Damn, nigga.
Man, that shit is hard.
Ain't no cops around this bitch. That's the whole point of this shit.
Good for us, shit.
Nigga, good for them. This ain't last time.
This ain't like last time.
Nigga sound like Big B. This ain't last time.
Is that Majin Buu?
Yo. Huh?
Oh!
I'm chilling, bruh.
I almost fucked up everything.
Right, somebody really joined the live
There
stream.
he is.
Somebody really doing a live stream and they go, how I join Drag Race? Who the hell trying to Drag Race? That's all you.
Cause you wanna see me.
Just look at all that.
That's all they are. That's all they do.
Okay.
Switch it up. Ooh,
No, I knew it, but my finger slipped off the joystick.
So like,
What's that nigga named Daryl? Like that stupid ass.
just saying like.
It's gonna be a close one. Ooh, dang, caught.
That nigga hit.
I hit the car. He smacked me right afterwards.
I know it.
God damn.
Dang.
Somebody shut up, dude. That's why her boyfriend. Nah.
Bruh.
I'm gonna do his dirty.
Oh
dog,
my.
dog.
No, it didn't.
Split,
do
split,
that to me.
split,
It
split,
didn't do
split,
that to me. It
split.
didn't just do that to me. It did not just do that to me. Bro, the game made me hit the smallest object and fucked my whole shit up, dude.
This car is fast, bro. This car is fast, bro. What? Oh my gosh.
Damn, yeah, that'll definitely fucking hurt.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm at critical from that?
No, I'm not doing it. God damn it.
Bro, I'm at
Oh, yeah,
critical.
fucking eat up. Oh! I'm trying to take them out before they do it to me.
Hopefully, she need to get her ass on.
I'm at critical,
I
dude.
got one of them.
On Heat 1, I'm at critical. That's crazy.
Oh, dirt. And then there's another one coming down. Oh, that's not it.
Over again.
Stupid ass nigga.
Oh, God.
Hey, that nigga weaving through traffic for me though.
He's trying to pose as a challenge.
Damn, you're a faggot. Damn, you're a faggot.
Yeah, fag bag.
What?
Bro,
That nigga is.
now if I go
He is a dick licking bandit. How? How did you even do that?
Jaheen, come on, Matt, come up here.
Fuck. I'm gonna get hit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get hit and it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot. If they hit me, it's gonna hurt a
Cop
lot.
ahead of you, cop ahead of you, cop ahead of you.
My tire is popped. If he hits me, it's just... They were off of me?
Yeah.
This just says level up, Dortez.
I'm on my way. If it stops dragging.
He's gonna hit me! He hit me.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, and that was it.
That's that shit. See, but one thing is that I'm a lot quicker in my hands than they are at busting me.
Y'all not catching me. You're not catching me. I ain't no amateur. Oh my gosh, I'm an amateur. I crashed to the fucking wall.
Oh my god.
I'm in the swamp,
I'm not
bro.
an amateur. Oh my god, I'm an amateur.
I'm in the swamp, bro. I'm in the swamp. What's your again? Come on, bro. Don't let me touch the drill. Wow. I really said don't let me touch the drill, and the rail is right here. Oh, we out.
You don't
060.
understand. I have to bite you.
You ain't catching me. Dang, come on, nigga, stop crashing. You was not new at this. You step up.
Wait a second. Oh my god. Oh no. I just fucked.
Bro, I'm not trying to use my boost, but come on, 180. I know your ass is fast. Get up to speed. Let's go. Don't you dare pull it in front of me.
Yeah, I heard what you said. I said you know it.
And escaped. Just like that.
The trash talking they be doing is kind of funny.
I heard what you said.
It really is.
Like middle school trash talk.
Like either you know or you don't know. Boy, I guess I just don't know. I guess I just.
If you know, you know. I am not gonna lie, bro. I was trying to copy Need for
And I
Speed. I'm
hate
down
me
with
here
that.
so much.
I'm
I'm
a
a
smoker.
smoker.
Be good. Oh, boss.
Okay, I finally got done with the mission. It only took me like 2 tries.
If you know, you know. And I know, bro. Like, what?
I'm like, oh, nah.
Oh, nah.
Got these holes on the molly.
You can put a hat with a mask on in this game? Did not know that.
Yes, you did.
Shit. Damn, she got her whip took. That's
What's
crazy.
up?
That's racist. That's racist.
I said, what's up, bro?
And I told that person.
It don't matter.
I can't see. I can't make my voice go that high.
I said we gotta blow her head in.
Get shit on. Your ass. Your ass. Get shit on. Get shit on. Get shit on. Your ass.
I'm the little boo. I'm the little boo.
Why you
Cost me a quarter bird.
Y'all in daytime or nighttime?
I don't think Gene missed no time because I think he got off this game.
What happened?
You said daytime or nighttime. I said I think you no time because you not even on the game.
Well, yeah, he ain't never told a fib. He ain't never been fugazi.
Gazy.
Yeah, if y'all want to meet me elsewhere, y'all can, but getting busted one time is so crazy. Of the, yeah. I couldn't even explain it, I'm so baffled.
Yeah.
Day or nighttime, bro? Where the hell y'all at, bro?
Bro, you steady asking, ain't nobody said nothing, dude.
RV.
I told you.
Be patient, obviously. Damn.
Adrian,
We
I'm
all
gonna need you to say
conversating.
that again, but instead of saying
Do you
RV,
need
say
to count your
RV, you're
Mississippis?
free. You know what I'm saying? Like, just say the whole word. You know what I'm saying?
What? I opened this so easily.
I'm like, oh, nah.
Smoker! Rock, man.
Man, I hate being so, but
I don't
Who's
know
breathing?
like.
Just said. Fuck. That's what, I thought he was gonna do that, but he didn't.
Appreciate it. Like you.
He said, never mind.
He said, number.
Cause I was gonna violate, but I ain't even know need for all that. Nigga, never mind.
never mind.
See, I almost turned up.
Almost don't go, dude. You know what I'm saying?
My
Hey.
girl.
I'm on the couch.
I'm gonna tell my kids that. Almost
Dad, I almost fucked. Hey,
Ooh.
we don't use that word around
We
here.
don't use almost around here.
Was your meat in? No. Then no, you didn't.
So don't say almost.
Don't go around. Don't go around and embarrassing yourself.
Right.
Right.
Better eat some granola and get your head right.
Better eat some granola and get your head right.
No, don't
You-
do Talia.
All you eating is roach infested bread. The whole thing is based off protein and fiber.
No, nigga, I'm not eating that.
Bro, this is why you're fat. This is why you're fat.
Don't say it. I knew he was gonna say it.
He said no to protein and fiber.
To cockroach?
He want to take it in. He want to take it as a pill. He want to. Yeah.
Nigga talking about I'm saying no to cockroaches. Nigga, I don't
Bro, don't say no to cockroaches.
That man
Cockroaches is protein. You can swallow a whole bee raw and it still be protein. I've done it.
Nasty.
It was by accident. I was riding a bike. Cortez was with me.
I was.
I was riding so fast. He told me, you better close your mouth. Ain't do it. I was riding fast.
That man
Had
did
the
not
mouth open. Shoot!
That's not what she's saying. That's not what she's saying.
like, I remember it,
Almost
bro.
fell off the bike. Too big for that bike.
That man was gone, bro. And it had no
It's
brake,
like,
bro.
it's like
That bike
it's
had
like
no
if
brake.
somebody sniped you right from a distance and it just caught you and then it almost took you off, but your core strength is so evolved that you don't fall. Your top half stays intact.
Nah, I remember that day like the back of my hand, bro. I really yelled out, that bike got no brakes.
Now I'm in the garage. I'm creating now.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Oh shit! Thought I was gonna throw up there. Kinda got scared.
Shut up. Don't be talking to her like that. Big head girl.
Shut up.
He said, big-headed.
Her head is fucking huge. Fucking melon head.
She
got a watermelon, dude?
I'm a tour boss.
Hey, guys.
We get
Do you know?
hang on, bro. You toe in a car, bro.
Pot Hitley big-headed.
Yeah.
Pot Hitley big-headed. What if it's Hitley pot?
Hitler pot.
Hitley pot. Instead of Pot Hitley, it's Hitley pot.
The fuck?
Hitley pot. My car gonna make that noise right there.
Let's go.
Oh no, that man gonna break
She
his
gonna-
transmission.
I spit everywhere, dude.
That made Adrian, with the sound he made, that man gonna break his transmission.
I thought you said with that noise, my shit on birth control. I said, what? I was like, what is he talking about? My selective hearing so crazy. My shit goes stupid.
Bro, imagine, bro. Somebody in Jaheim car, they go, how your car sound like that? What car on birth
It's on
control?
plan B.
What?
It's on birth
How you do
control.
that? Don't worry about it.
Hey, gas is not the only equivalent.
Gas is not the only
You got alcohol and then you got plan B.
Wait, how do I get a car? Like, how do I buy a car?
You have
Yeah,
to go
go
to
to
the
the
dealership.
That's right. I just remembered about that shit.
That boy tried to buy a car through his garage.
If I'm being real, I was trying to do that at first, but then I realized it's not the game.
Not the game.
I'm so used to
Yeah.
fucking Need for Speed Rivals being
This
able
is
to
not
buy
Underground
shit
2.
in the fucking garage.
So is it a unanimous decision that we're all getting Overwatch 2? Because I already got it. Jaheim already got it.
I ain't even looked at that game.
Oh, damn.
I'm so. It's not even. I didn't even mean that in a dickhead way. I just be forgetting.
You speak for it, nigga.
Because I was like, bro, ain't no way. I was gonna let it slide, but I was like, nah, because if they download it, then I really gotta get it.
Do that. So you don't have it, Josh?
I'm about to.
It's a quick download. It's not that big of a game, unfortunately.
That's a quick down.
Yeah. Huh? Excuse me.
I'm gonna. Yeah.
Oh, God.
We get to a boss.
Hey, do I need to show you where the dealership at?
Yeah, before I go to the dealership, I'm in.
Alright, come on. I'm already in front of you.
Are y'all in day or night, man?
Day. But we finna switch games.
I'll toss a turn.
Oh, so I'm finna come out right now, then, nigga. Damn, nigga.
Oh, well, nah, I seen it, but I don't know what was going through my head when I seen it. I looked at it and I was like, okay, it's not bad. And I went,
I'm outside.
I'm watching everybody drive off but X.
I don't have this car upgraded. All I did was upgrade the outside, so don't.
I accepted it, but when I did
When you go to
whatever,
the Play
and then
Store, go over to
I
free to
didn't have
play.
the
You'll
app,
see
so
it.
I downloaded the app, but it was trying to take me to like, it's basically like if you try to connect one of the LED lights. It's basically like trying to connect one of the LED lights, but I just didn't do it.
Adrian, your cars be way too colorful, dude.
I like it.
That boy, you have to put a whole rainbow in your car.
Let it slide. Learn a new technique from Wayne.
Yeah, that's drifting.
Yep.
How is that a new technique?
Damn, nigga. Just like the road. And we're here.
Oh, you finna buy a new whip?
No, he's finna buy a new car.
I'm gonna live with
That boy went straight past it. Oh, went straight past it.
Bro, what's up with you, Dortez?
You were in front of me, big dog.
Yeah, I know.
Oh well, I don't have enough friends, but let me see.
Go get your McDonald's, bro.
Go get you a McDonald's. Billie Jean.
Oh, okay. The Honda Civic I seen, Adrian, it was the Civic Type R. That's what it
Okay.
was.
Wait.
can't get
Yeah,
enough
Honda
of
Civic
these.
Type R 15.
I be telling her please to get on her knees while she suck my meats.
You said 15?
15 is, yeah, so it's 15.
While looking, blaze your knees.
The 2015 one, yeah. That's not the new one, but that's the new one from this game. Yeah, I have that car. That car's ass.
Thanks for telling me.
No, did I buy it? I did not just buy it. Oh, okay.
Bro, I was about to say. Nigga said, yeah, that car's ass.
Buy it.
20? What was it? 20 per second? Some shit.
Dang.
About to say
20
about
per
rebuy.
second?
Yes.
Bruh, I don't know what car to get. If I were to buy one.
How much break went out? Let me see because I'm not.
I don't got enough bread. First of all, I got like 17,000. So not enough.
17,000. 17,000?
Yeah, not enough at all.
Don't
but
buy shit. Don't buy shit. Just save it.
I'm looking at cars that I
He was
would.
browsing, big dog. He was browsing.
I don't know
Yeah.
which one.
Don't buy nothing though at first. 17 ain't gonna get you a nice car like that. If you have like 71, probably I can let you know.
I can't buy shit with 17,000 anyways.
That would window
I
shopping.
want to try the 370Z, but I don't know.
Don't do it. I'll tell you right now, don't do it.
Yeah, I was about to tell him the same thing.
Cause you're gonna.
BMW 06 good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
X, I'll tell you right now, don't buy that 370 because you're gonna end up getting it for free anyway.
Yep.
Well, I'm guessing I help this bitch get her car back, and then she decide to be nice and give it to me like last.
I'm trying to look at the 370.
Bro,
What the
why
hell
you
is
get closer?
370? Oh, you was finna buy. Oh, no, don't buy that car. I don't.
No, I wasn't. I was saying that shit.
One car I could suggest you, the RX-7 Mazda Sprint R02. That car is fucking amazing.
That's one of the ones I unlocked in the early on, right?
You did not. Nigga, what's wrong with you?
What happened to you? What you say?
Fuck from behind
That's the
me.
one I locked on, or I unlocked early on.
No, you unlocked the 370.
You said the Mazda, right?
Yeah, the Mazda
The RX-7 Spirit.
Bruh, Adrian,
That car
I
right
was
there
looking
is
at that one. I was looking at
Yo,
it.
this nigga done hit my car and I hit his ass back and I ain't trying to chase me.
yo, slap that nigga, hit the brake check.
I already did. I did hit his ass twice while I drove off.
Get you the if you're gonna get you a nice car, get you the RX-7 or get you the Lancer Elevation IX-07. That's the one that we got too. We got the Mitsubishi,
What the hell
bro.
is,
You can never go wrong with that car.
Oh, okay. It's a McLaren. Never mind. Collection spot. Oh, okay. So, I'm pretty sure y'all have it too. The Aston Martin. Yeah.
I'm about to buy it. I'm thinking about buying it.
Don't you? What rep are you?
I could buy it.
But I thought they said when you hit rep 11, you can get it. I mean, rep 20, you can get it for free.
Oh no, that's the drop top one. You get that for free.
Oh, okay.
That one is not good. I don't like it.
Shit,
The Aston Martin DP11.
Yeah. I get it for free then, don't you?
Yeah, you get that one
Put
for
it in
free.
the
I got
collection.
it.
No,
I used to drive it around just like for like a daily, but
you said no.
Should I try that driving story? It has what's the name on it? It's called dexterity check.
yeah, do anything. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Am I gonna get money for this shit?
That man said no Wi-Fi, no Wi-Fi. Bro, listen, man.
That shit said, it said, oh, I heard Adrian talking. I was like, oh, is that me? And then I was like,
You could look at the.
I was like, no, is that him? And then I was like, no, that's not him. I was like, oh, is that me? And everybody started talking. I was like, oh, that's me. And then that bitch said, oh, no Wi-Fi.
No Wi-Fi.
No Wi-Fi. I was
I
like,
have
oh,
a truck that's fully maxed out. I'm not gonna lie. I upgraded me a truck.
No Wi-Fi. No Wi-Fi.
I just never take it out like that.
Wi-Fi for me. It's crazy. That man Wi-Fi cut out. Yeah.